producer Griff just sent me the story. I thought it was interesting. The small town in Mississippi where Sinners was set, it's called Clarksdale.
That's right.
Now, the town is about 15,000 people. It hasn't had a movie theater for years. So people would have to drive about an hour to Memphis to catch a movie. But now Sinners is going to do a special screening for the city. We filmed it there. We couldn't watch it, though.
There was a kid, I don't know if he's a kid, but a young man who led this whole thing and getting it on Kugler's radar.
Very cool.
And making this happen. So he used social media to actually get this done.
Fire.
Shout to Clarksdale.
Very cool.
Now let's just hope that Mississippi don't hate.
All right. Well, the Met Gala went down last night.
Yeah.
The biggest reveals of the evening was Rihanna with her third baby bump.
That was the biggest. It wasn't Andre 3000's piano on his back.
I mean, and then we can talk about Andre 3000. Yes, he showed up with a giant piano on his back. Now, I do believe, guys, it has to be hollow. It was a hollow piano. It has a hollow piano. And he, along with showing up with the piano, he also dropped a project. All piano.
There you
with
go.
Very few vocals.
Seven piano sketches.
If you had recently been thinking, I want to hear one of my favorite MCs play the piano, we have great news for you. It's there for you, streaming right now.
Rosenberg, it doesn't feel like you're supporting.
What do you mean? I went to the concert, I bought a sweatshirt, and
that was
we
the
played.
flute album. We're on to the piano album now, sir.
Well, give me a minute. I've only known about it for an hour, for God's sake. But, I mean, listen, was the Rihanna thing, let's be real. I'm very happy for Riri and Rocky. Was it a surprise?
I didn't know she was pregnant, so it was a pleasant surprise.
I was waiting for the next one. So I guess I was more waiting. I knew it was going to come. My favorite part was in our group chat when our camera guy Bascom goes, "Man, I thought I was the fastest of three. Rihanna and Rocky really getting after it." And I was like, "Yo, my man, you forget your situation. You're grinding out here every day. Did you forget about that little friend they have called Billy? $1 billion? Have 9 kids. It really doesn't make a difference, does it?
It really doesn't.
They're just like fun friends to hang out with. Like, it really isn't different.
Fun friends.
Listen,
I
man,
mean, new friends. It's great.
As young as they both still are, but I'm still very, very happy for them because having worked like Rihanna has to get where she is, being financially secure as she is, and those two being in their relationship and having babies, like that's perfection, man. Like, what more can you ask for?
It sounds like a great ideal situation.
It is, but and for anyone out there that hopefully you don't think it's perfect, I'm sure they have challenges. They're just not the same challenges you and I have, which is trying to figure out how to pay for these kids.
Right.
True.
Because that
yesterday
does
I had
help.
The Billy helped. Yesterday I had a moment when I was trying to break down a box. Natalie had ordered a mirror for the baby. It had cardboard. There was styrofoam. It was all taped. I'm trying to break it down, right, to fit it into a recycling bin. And I realized, I'm like, you know what? If you don't do things like this, I can no longer relate to you. If you don't, like, once you get to the point where you don't have to think about breaking down
you
a box.
don't take your own trash out, we not
like,
talking.
if you don't break down a cardboard box, you and I can't even have a conversation about what life is.
If you don't have to sit in the car for multiple hours waiting for your child to finish some sort of activity because you can't go
relate.
back and forth. We can't talk. I can't talk to you.
No, I like you. I can love you even, but we can't relate. No.
That's your Flash and Lights report.